said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas's offense will get the first swing of the game. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Using the quick game. At the 45 on his way. Smashes through the tackle. All the way down to the 24-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to get it out of your own territory. The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They're working that left side. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. The Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. He gets this one away, had one blocked last week. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So Auburn's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that, and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Mack. That's caught. It's Hardy. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. We're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that foot? There he goes. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. Turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Wants to go up top. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. Third and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
The Longhorns will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that happens again, he's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways. You got to be able to run the football and have some balance.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Tigers heading quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Mack. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. The RPO, it's complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They'll line up for a second down play. The option look. Now the toss. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football, establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. They're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game. Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
If you're going to try a push pass here on first down by the goal line, you've really got to get great blocking. You can't allow penetration, and the offense wasn't able to do.
Looking for the end zone. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be fourth down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force.
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Tigers. And they strike first. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Dampier. They're setting up the screen. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And they'll down this just inside the 35-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coleman. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Mack. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Tigers are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lacy. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Thompson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Auburn lines up quickly. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw again. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that left. Mack's going for the goal line. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain, he just gets it back to the 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. And they fail to hook up on third down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up fourth down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Got his man. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Man, what a great play by that quarterback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when he's throwing those quick passes like that, nice job by the quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. He's got it still on his feet. And they'll get him down inside the 5, and this offense powering toward a score. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Makes the catch on the left. Finds a seam. Past the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
Dangerous return man grabs it inside his 30. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Tigers. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Stumbled to the ground.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they...
Breaks into the open. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. And the Longhorns will boot it away to start the second half. Inside the 30, and here he comes. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets him to the 41. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, this offense is given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity because first and second down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable fourth down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Quick handoff. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside kick. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it down the left. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if he hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So here comes the Auburn offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's the handoff. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to adjust the pattern. Scanning the field, it's Mack. Fires to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Fumbles are great when you force them. You're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turn.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Quickly to the tight end. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the returner will be brought down. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. And off to Jones. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Simmons. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Trying to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking downfield. It's Mack. Makes the catch. It's Simmons. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Turning it on. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Lets it fly. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Complete to the right. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. To the air, it's Mack. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality. And not letting him feel comfortable.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Auburn. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Here comes the Texas offense. To the air, it's Dampier. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes. Two. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the grab on the back. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And we knew this offense was good, man, but seeing them in person, like, now I understand why they're a top 10 offense. Week in, week out, so many different ways to hit you from so many different angles. Undefeated still. Still an undefeated squad moving forward with all of their dreams in front of them.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Back to pass, it's Dampier. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. The quick out. It'll be 3rd and long. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming down.
Oh, he's got some space. Bulldozes his way through. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Here's the return from inside the 25. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Give to the back, fighting off the defender. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Here's a heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the returner goes down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking left. He's got an open man. Trying to rumble in. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. He'll try to slam it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
56, Texas 7. Texas.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37.
1st and 10.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. He wants a big play here late. Play till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around.